Hey people, it's Cluzy. Um, I've been making some videos recently about the problems I've had and dealing with mental health, and lots happened since then. I I had I think my last video I had my introduction to my probation. And then I also had a meeting saying that they might be able to get me funding for a course in mechanics. Um, it was a ETE session, employment something or other, whatever it means. Basically, it helped me find what skills and that you've got. And yeah, they found me a course. I applied and I got accepted. So I'm going to college last night in September. I'm doing mechanics, um, which is, as you know, a big passion of mine, cars. So that's fantastic. Um, I've 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 been on a script and I've done my script. Um, it was quite a short one. I was on a benzo reduction of started off on 30 milligram a day, um, and then they reduced me down. It was 30 milligrams for 2 weeks, and then they reduced me down um, 5 milligrams a week after that. So I've just finished that, and I've just finished my math script that started off at 20 mil, um, and then they brought me down off that over a 5 week period. Sorry, no, an eight week period actually, um, and bring me down 5 mil each time my reduction on that. And since I started my math script, I haven't touched gear. So I'm clean off that. Um, I'm now just going through the stage of coming off meth. Um, it's not easy. It is hard. I do feel sick. It is like people say, coming off gear. It is pretty much the same, but I'm gonna persevere with it and pull through. You know, I've come this far. I've improved so much. Quality of life's improved for me at home. Relationship between my family's better. People can see I'm healthier. I've been going back to the gym. I joined a place called Hano's House, um, which is a place for alcoholics and drug addicts, and basically it's just a place where it's like a safe place, really. You go and you do group sessions and group activities, and um, you get fed, fed as well. And I've been able to use the gym, so I'm starting to get healthy again. My my mental health's going back 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 up again. You know, I'm starting to feel my anxiety in that a bit more now, because of course my script stopped, so I've got nothing there to like dull or um, suppress the anxiety and things like that. So this is where the struggle really begins, I suppose. But I've got a lot of support And I can't thank people that have helped me enough, really. My drug worker for getting me on my script, finally getting me clean. I mean, I'm the most sober now I've been in, not counting the last year of hardcore drugs, but the most sober I've been since I was a teenager. You know, like I said in my first video, we all went out and partied and did ecstasy and all that shit, you know. And I've always had a addictive personality, so I substitute one thing for another. If I'm not doing it as a drug, because I'm usually drinking, and vice versa. So that's got a whole lot better. What else have I done? I've had my reviews at court for my DRR. Those have both gone really well. I've scored a 2 both times. They score you on a scale of 1 to 4, 1 being the best, 4 being the worst. So I've scored 2 2s. 2 2s, yeah. um, so yeah, I'm really proud of myself for that. And so is my probation officer, and so is my drug worker, and so is my parents, which is a really good feeling because I know that I was letting them down big time, and I could see that they were suffering, and just as much as I was, you know, the worry that they had, that seeing their son spiral down the road that I was going down was horrible feeling to know that you're making your parents ill because you're acting out in a way that you shouldn't be. You know, it's real tough. But since I've started my script and since I started going to this Pamo's house place, everybody's seeing a difference. Everyone's side. I look healthier. I'm happier. Uh, and I can tell that that's rubbed off on them, you know. I can tell my parents are less stressed, you know. I can just tell by, like, the atmosphere in the house is better, you know. They're sleeping, whereas before they were being kept awake, worrying about me, which I felt really guilty for, you know, because they're not old, but they're in their 60s, and you know, I've got a man up and just trying to start looking after them rather than them looking after fucking 28-year-old junkie. But yeah, I'm happy to say that I am no longer on the heroin, or the crack, or the Xanax. Um, all the professional help I've got is helped as of yet. It has helped. But like I say, the real struggle is going to be now that my script stopped. It's going to be staying clean. It's always the hardest part I hear. So I'm just going to keep surrounding myself with positive people. You know, people that are going through the same things that I am, because it's just easy to relate, and it calms me down and relaxes my anxiety. And yeah, Sorry, I'm not. It's just a lot to take in, you know. A lot's happened, and it's hard to put into words what I really want to say. I'm just happy that I'm one of the people that can say that they did come out the other side. Or, well, I'm not out of the water yet, you know. I don't wanna run before I can walk and say that I'm completely out of the water, you know. It's still early days, you know. People can go years clean and still relapse. So I've got to make sure that that doesn't happen. So hopefully getting into college and getting my degree and being able to get back into work or, or help that, and also the the tools that I'm going to be learning in recovery and in my mental health treatment. You know, I'm going to be learning a lot of tools there, which hopefully are going to be really useful. So yeah, since my last video, things have got a whole lot better, and I just hope they continue to go the way they are. Um, I'll keep you updated, um, and I'll do another video by the end of this week. Um, catch you guys later. Again, leave any comments or questions. Cheers, YouTube.